Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the March 21st, 2023 edition of the LPTV Disney Morning Show, the show in which Kyle and I talk about whatever's going on in the world of Disney and hopefully bring a little fun into your morning. My name is Doobie Mosley. I'm the co-founder of Laughing Place. Over there is Kyle Burbank, the managing editor. How you doing this morning, Kyle?
I'm doing well, Doobie.
How's the past
Last
24?
night I watched Parks Talk on my television for the first time ever.
How do you normally watch it? On a computer?
Yeah.
Wow. Is it better
Although
on the
I had it on the TV while also having it on the computer so I could comment.
You know what that means? Two views. So we'll take it. How was it seeing it? I presume we were bigger. Was that pretty awesome?
It was great.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Cool.
Got to see
Yes.
Jeremiah's blue shirt in all its glory.
And the Bobsey twins, the two yellow boys,
Yeah.
Mike and
That was
yeah.
yesterday. That wasn't on that show, but yeah.
It wasn't. Oh, that was on this show. You're
Yeah.
right. We saw that right here. All right, so we're live here to talk about, because if we weren't live, I would have edited that out. Talk about what's going on in the world of Disney. Please feel free to become a part of this. Use the comments. Let us know what you're thinking. Any questions you have. If there's something you want us to talk about, we're wide open here. Hey, Casper, how you doing? So let's get started as we do every morning, right about this time, with a look at the most important thing in the world of Disney. So Kyle, this has been hovering right in the $94 range at this time the past few days. Where do you think we're at today?
I'm going to go ahead and say up, even though I know that we've decided that I shouldn't do that.
First of all, one day we're going to come here and there will be a new image here, but we still got Avatar. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Kyle, so if you had bought like 1,000 shares yesterday when it was at 94, look, you would have made just a couple percentage points overnight. That's like mogul territory. Sorry. Wrong button. All right. Is Ethan ready today?
Ethan's ready. Here he is.
Good morning, everybody. It's great to be here for another Laughing Place Disney weather update. Here's a fact to be deemed fun or not by Doobie. Today's date, when written in a certain format, is a palindrome, and no, not like the former vice presidential candidate and one-time governor of Alaska. This means that it can be read backwards and forwards the same way. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Some other palindromes include race car, Madam I'm Adam, and Yo, Banana Boy. Is that fun, Doobie? Don't answer yet, cuz here's the weather. It's not going to be a great park-going day in Anaheim as rain will be on the radar for most of the day and a high wind warning is in effect. But if you can brave the bad weather, perhaps you'll be rewarded with short wait times despite the busy spring break season. No promises though. Meanwhile, Walt Disney World will be mostly sunny with a high of 78 today. Again, I fear I reversed my orange counties, but I guess not. Spring is weird. What a difference a day makes at Castaway Cay as they're in for a sunny day that will remain in the 70s throughout. Over at what used to be Euro Disney, it's a partly cloudy evening in the mid to low 50s. Sounds beautiful, or belle as they say in France. Tomorrow, Tokyo will crack 70 degrees with mostly sunny skies and some light breezes. As for Shanghai, they have another rainy day on tap with showers anticipated throughout the morning, afternoon, evening, and night. This will lead them to hit a high of only 64. It's a different story in Hong Kong though, as they'll see temperatures nearing 80, although it may be a bit overcast. Well, that's it for the weather. And, to be honest, that spring break I mentioned sounds lovely. I think I'll take one for myself and spend a few days away from the show. In fact, how about we just cancel the morning show for at least the rest of the week? Doopster, Kai, as your new overlord. I mean, helpful weatherman, I must insist that we go on hiatus. So, perhaps I'll see you all next week. In the meantime, one time for the fans. Hashtag Ethan is indie. Bye for now.
Wow. There's a lot to unpack there.
There is a lot to unpack. I hate that phrase, by the way. Please don't ever say a lot to unpack. But yeah, there's a lot going on there we should talk about. Yes, add it to the list. I know. All right. So first of all, yeah, I deem that very fun. Very fun. The whole palindrome thing. The Sarah Palin thing, that was kind of weird. But the whole palindrome thing is very fun. So yes, it is official. This is our final show of the week. Both of us are going to be doing some traveling, and we are very possessive and do not allow other people to take both of our places. Maybe one,
We're like
but we
J
can't do
Leno.
the show. We can't do the show without both of us. That's just not acceptable. So they might be better than us, and no one wants us back. So we don't do that. What else did Ethan have going on there?
That's pretty much it. Just, yeah, spring
Okay.
break and Yo Banana Boy. That's my new favorite palindrome.
And hashtag Ethan is indie. We're going to make it happen. He is our overlord. Hey, during Ethan's thing there, I saw, is this some breaking news, this Disney 100th, the exhibition Making the Magic?
I put it into do because I think it's breaking.
Yeah, this just got tweeted. When something gets tweeted out right at 9, it's probably breaking news. So apparently, tomorrow, Thursday, Disney-owned stations are going to be showing Disney 100, the exhibition Making the Magic, hosted by Alyssa Vitarelli and Taronda Terrace. And it's going to be just on, yeah, across various known Disney local TV. So not the ABC network, but local TV stations across the country. So check your local listings. Yeah, and they put out a trailer for it. So let's go ahead and discover this trailer. Let's unpack this trailer together.
For 100 years, the magic of Disney has dazzled the imaginations of the young and the young at heart. We're taking you on an intimate tour of the world premiere exhibition that captures this beloved century of creativity. From Snow White to Wakanda, join 6ABC's Alicia Vitarelli and Taronda Thomas as they guide you through enchanted galleries filled with rarely seen artwork, artifacts, costumes, props, and more. Disney 100, the exhibition, Making the Magic, Thursday at 7:30 on 6ABC and streaming.
So the hosts there are from the Philadelphia local station WPVI-TV, which is, of course, where the exhibit is. And so, yeah, check your listings tomorrow, Thursday, for when you can watch this. I don't see any mention if it's gonna maybe make its way to Disney Plus or Hulu at some point.
Yeah, I know sometimes the local ABC documentaries and stuff have made it to Hulu at least. I don't see why it wouldn't be on Disney Plus in this case, but they did mention streaming, but I think they just meant like ABC streaming.
So, okay, so awesome. Some wonderful breaking news that I forgot to use the thingy for, so I'll use it for our next breaking news. So our own Michael Celestino, literally the biggest nerd I know, got to do an exclusive reveal of a brand new Ahsoka Tano lightsaber from Forge Electronic. Is that all correct, Kyle?
Yeah, sorry, I'm laughing because I'm looking at Twitter now, and D23 just tweeted out breaking news with the Disney 100 thing. So yeah, official, certified breaking news.
Confirmed. Breaking news. So Mike actually did an unboxing of this, and I'm going to put a link to the entire video in the chat. We're just going to show a portion of it here, but we invite you to watch the whole thing later. And it's a brand new lightsaber. Sorry, got to check something real quick. Make sure I didn't do something. Yes, Hasbro. Sorry, thank you very much. There's a Hasbro Ahsoka, not a lightsaber. Which got it. Hasbro Ahsoka Tano lightsaber forged electronic white laser. A lot of things in that title, but not the word Hasbro. You may want to update that. Anyway, let's watch a little bit of this unboxing that Mike did. Then we'll come back, talk a little bit more about it, and then we invite you to watch the entire unboxing in the link I just put in YouTube. And I love the freeze frame here on Mike's mouth.
Oh,
yeah.
And this is how she looks as portrayed by Rosario Dawson when she has appeared on The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett and in the upcoming series Star Wars Ahsoka on Disney Plus. Well, today's reveal has something to do with Ahsoka, and it also has something to do with Hasbro's Lightsaber Forge collection of toys. That's right, it is Ahsoka Tano's lightsaber in the Lightsaber Forge collection. There we have it. It has the blade, the cap, the cover, and the core, and it's customizable. It requires 2 AAA batteries. We're going to put those in there in a minute when we open this up. You can master thousands of combinations, mix and match between all these different Lightsaber Forge lightsabers from Hasbro. I brought another one that I've checked out in the past. This is the Darth Maul one. So I thought it would be fun to combine these two since Ahsoka and Darth Maul are best buddies, as you know if you've seen the Clone Wars cartoon.
Gonna make a peppermint strike lightsaber.
So as I said, the link to the entire unboxing is there. I'll read the description they have here. Young Star Wars fans can imagine the excitement and adventure of a galaxy far, far away with the Star Wars Lightsaber Forge Ahsoka Tano electronic white lightsaber, inspired by the lightsaber used by Ahsoka Tano in Star Wars The Mandalorian live-action series on Disney+. And it will be available this summer at a price of only $27.99. So I know Mike's video here is about 5 minutes long. Rumor has it they just press stop, but he is still playing with it. I would not be the least bit surprised to find that to be the case. Thanks, Mike, for that reveal. You can find that on our YouTube channel. Kyle,
Yes.
in the other giant franchise factory, there was some pretty big shake-up news yesterday.
Yeah, so Victoria Alonso, who is a Marvel Studios executive, has apparently left the company. I don't suspect that many people who don't pay super close attention to Marvel know about her, but she's had a role in, all sorts of for a long time. I'm not gonna
17
pretend that I
years.
know exactly what her
Well,
her
she's
role
been
is,
here
but she's all over the place.
17 years with Marvel. Her current role is president, physical and post-production, visual effects, and animation production, and she was a co-producer on Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, and an executive producer on The Avengers and everything since. So this isn't some, low-level executive. She's pretty high up there, and we don't know if she left voluntarily, if she was asked to leave, any details. I'm sure there's speculation out there, and hopefully someone like a Variety or Deadline or something might do a deep dive at some point. But yeah, big deal that Victoria Alonso is no longer with Marvel. Yesterday, there was also the news that Daniels, and that's really how they go, huh? Daniels? Just
I
call
guess
themselves
so.
Daniels? Daniels, who are Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert. They are the directors, the Academy Award-winning directors of Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, that movie you've heard all about and probably still haven't seen, even though it's on the list. And also the writers of that film. And it was revealed that they worked on at least one episode of The Skeleton Crew. I don't think they said exactly how much they worked on or what they did, but The Skeleton Crew, an upcoming show on Disney Plus, and these Academy Award winners are somehow involved in that. That's kind of exciting, Kyle.
It's always cool when this is the second time in the past few weeks that Disney has kind of like lucked into this, where these guys already worked on the show, because the show wrapped in January, as far as we know, and now their involvement's coming out. And then you have the new series coming in May, American Born Chinese, that has 2 Oscar winners in it, because Michelle Yeoh and was it Ki Huan are both in this show. So it's kind of
This all started in Captain EO. Captain EO, which the villain in Captain EO was played by Olympia Dukakis, right?
yeah, exactly.
And she had not yet won an Academy Award, and she went on to win an Academy Award soon after. So, am I right? It's Olympia Dukakis? No, I don't. Yes, there she is.
Oh, I thought you were making a joke. No, it's Angela.
Angeline. No, who is it?
I forget her name now, but it's
All
not
right.
Dukakis.
I confused Olympia Dukakis and the person who it actually is, and now I'm a total
He was
idiot.
going to tell us in a second, as soon as the
Captain EO cast.
oh,
Angelica
see, I'm-
Houston.
Yes,
Angelica Houston. All right. Hey, this actually goes back to Captain EO when the Supreme Leader was played by Angelica Houston, and then she went on to win an Academy Award.
Well, it didn't happen retroactively with Francis Ford Coppola, though.
No, it did not.
That was just weird.
We're off to a good start here. I'm extremely embarrassed by my performance on this show. My apologies to everyone at Laughing Place, everyone out there. This is just bad. All right, next up on today's agenda, D23 event. Kyle, you can talk about this one.
Oh, can I? Is this the one in Marceline, Missouri?
Yeah.
Yeah, just 3 hours north of me. They're doing, not annual, but they've done these before. Marceline with D23 event. It was announced back in December when they laid out this year's events, and now we're getting close to the ticket on sale date. So if you can show me that info.
Tomorrow.
I love you. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And the event itself is in, does it say yet?
The event itself is on June 23rd. Yes, I did go look it up.
Oh, I think
June
you can
3rd.
refresh.
June 3rd.
Hopefully you
June
can refresh, because it should be in there.
Okay. It is on June 3rd, right there, 2023. Tickets go on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. It is $350 for D23 Gold members plus a $7 processing fee. You can't roll that in there. And it is described as a one-of-a-kind experience that includes exploring the Walt Disney Hometown Museum, visiting Walt Disney Elementary School, strolling down Marceline's own Main Street USA, and even a special dinner reception outside Walt's former farmhouse. In addition to this fan-favorite event, join Citizen in dedicating a clock to the Walt Disney Hometown Museum. Continue to celebrate Disney 100 by following in the footsteps of the man who started it all.
Yeah, and in addition to that clock in the Hometown Museum, I saw that they're going to be donating clocks to like a few other places, like the Walt Disney Elementary School and things like that. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. And I'm like, wait, they're just giving them wall clocks? Like, how much can wall clocks possibly cost?
They're donating clocks? It's about time. Have I made up for it?
Yes.
Have I made up for my earlier performance? All right. A couple more items.
Rebecca's the one with the jokes. We already established this.
We're going to have Rebecca on very soon. We've got food to talk about today. So a couple more quick stories. Actually, one more quick story, and then we're getting to the food with Rebecca Mosley coming to us live from the Improv.
I hope y'all eat.
Are they moving the clock that they just removed from Main Street at the Magic Kingdom? Did you see the clock was gone? The 50th clock was gone on Main Street?
I saw that, yes, but I think it'll probably be there. No, I think these are just wall clocks.
All right. At Disneyland, you can now get if you're a Magic Key holder, a print from the new Toontown. How pretty is that? It's free. They're available until March 31st or until supplies last, whichever comes first. You can get them at the Frontierland Gateway to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I did see a tweet at some point yesterday saying there was absolutely no line for them, so hopefully getting them is not a big pain. And they're pretty, and they're free, or at least included.
Today's not the best day to go get one if you want it to stay dry. As Ethan told us. But.
As Ethan told, he's our overlord, Ethan. This one's for the fans. All right, folks, it is time to talk Disney food. Kyle, can you play the intro?
Yes, I can. As soon as I find it, I'm sure it's on.
Will.
I should probably update that at some point because I made it quickly to look bad on purpose. And if we're going to keep using it, I should probably make it look decent.
All right. So whenever we talk food, we bring on my wife, Rebecca Mosley, a person who knows Angelica Houston from Olympia Dukakis. Am I right, Rebecca?
Oh, that was so frustrating to watch because I know I'm on a significant delay. And I'm just know you're flailing, and I know probably by the time I would have put something in the chat, you would have resolved it. But yeah,
it was bad. The intro will live on forever. So nope, we're never changing it. All right, before we get to the foodie guide for Easter, why don't we talk about something? We talked about this on Parks Talk yesterday, but it broke after our show yesterday, and that is Energy Bytes has opened up at Tron. Outside Tron, there's a look at it right there when I do this. The Energy Bytes food location. We talked to Jeremiah yesterday about it, but let's just go through the food that's there really quick. Sorry for all the scrolling. So
these are nice little bites. I mean, the name says it all. In this case, it's like just a few little what is it, mochi or mochi? Because I don't eat it. So. Okay.
I believe it's gnocchi.
But this is a nice little strawberry frozen snack. So I like that over here where you have Space Mountain and spinny rides and Tron, that they give you like just little light treats. So you're not like filling up your stomach and then going on.
So when Provost does the Tron and strawberry isoform challenge, it's not gonna go as poorly as the churro challenge did.
Exactly. But this was what grabbed my attention. I don't know. Does it sound good to you, Kyle? It's like a frozen slushy drink. It's got watermelon and it's got ginger too. So it seems like invigorating.
Sounds like something Becca would like. I don't love. Texture once again.
Oh, okay.
Texture. Slushy thing. Just not a fan.
Hey,
we need
the pickiest guys who are talking about food.
Luke, if you're out there, can you do a ranking of the food issues of the LP staff, please? I would love to see that.
The digital dumplings. This has the Asian flair. You've got a beef and broccoli. You can see the green onion as well. So nice I'm excited to try this one. This one's the one that seemed to appeal to Jeremiah the most. So I'm eager to give it a try too. It looks it doesn't look super tasty, but it like looks tasty in that all the flavor elements look good to me. This is buffalo chicken. You've got that zesty, spicy buffalo, and then a little bit of blue cheese to kind of cut into that. I don't know.
And then the next one is the one Jeremiah was most raving about, I believe, last night on our show.
Oh, okay. So Jeremiah described this as donut holes that then have coffee poured over them.
It's not coffee though; it's mocha sauce.
But he did it. It didn't seem like to him it was a sauce. It seemed to him more like it was just a liquid. So I am intrigued to witness this myself, to see if indeed, because yeah, I agree. The notion of donuts with like a mocha syrup or something, like that sounds intriguing. But like I say, the way Jeremiah described it was like, hey, here is your donuts with
Jeremiah also doesn't drink coffee, so maybe that's
true.
So
and since we're on food, I'd like to once again give a shout out to apparently the greatest gluten-free pizza ever, according to Mike Celestino. And you can find that at Cafe Daisy in Toontown, of all places. So
yeah, who'd have thunk? Energy Bytes is within the virtual queue section of Tron, but as Jeremiah found out yesterday, once the attraction is no longer open, they take down the planter. You can walk over there. And so yesterday, after, at least that's the way it was on the first day yesterday. So yesterday, after Tron closed around 6 o'clock, this area opened up and people could go over and grab an Energy Bite. And yes, so you guys say
theoretically, you could grab Energy Bites and enjoy the fireworks from the venue.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how late it stayed open, but in theory, based upon what Jeremiah was sharing, yeah.
Yes, Geo bites are eight times bigger than a bit, so I do expect it to be a hearty portion, but apparently it's not for some reason. All right, the main reason we brought Rebecca on is we always bring her on when it's Foodie Guy Day. Oh, what do we got?
Look, Luke says, as of today, anyone can walk up to Energy Bites.
Oh, thank you very much, Luke.
So, there you have it.
Put that in to do. Or at least update the article. All right, get ready for Easter with the festive new foodie guide. Here we go. Let's talk Easter. First of all, before we even get here, we have to talk the epitome of Easter. I need to know yay or nay for you guys.
Here we go. Doobie, the never-ending debate for Doobie.
I'm going to say, I think I know what you're getting at, and I'm going to say probably not a favorite.
Rebecca?
No, I do not like Peeps. However,
No one
my
likes Peeps.
bestest buddy and partner in crime, Anita, adores Peeps. So don't tell her
Peeps,
I said that.
All right, so we are 0 for 3 on Peeps here. Peeps are not only not yummy, but one of the most disgusting things ever devised by human beings.
Okay,
I wouldn't go that far. I can eat like one.
Yep, I'm with that. I also hear that you should like poke holes in the packaging and wait a little bit and then eat them. Like some people really prefer them stale.
Who needs
that's
that
how
kind
I am
of
with gummy
effort?
bears, honestly. I like my gummy bears to have a little more firmness to them, especially sour gummy worms too.
TIL. Real worms have no bones in them. Gummy worms are made of gelatin, which is made of bones. So gummy worms have more bones in them than real worms.
Cool. Thanks.
All right, let's get back to our foodie
Thanks,
guy.
Marcy.
Wow. Don't make me feel guilty for eating gummy worms. I'm a vegetarian.
I grew up not eating gummy worms because of the gelatin problem, because I am not a pork eater.
All right, let's get to more happy things. Let's talk about
There's some Three Little Pigs.
Easter food during Passover time.
And some rabbit. So
Yeah.
here we go.
We should
Clean
have
food.
we should do an article of best Disney butt foods.
We'd have to, when we need to share the poop candies that were a thing over Animal Kingdom for a little bit.
Sounds like a logical continuation of that theme. Yeah.
They're gonna make me throw up.
Doobie is shocked that he's the one not participating.
I know.
No.
Okay, so in
I'm
celebration,
mostly shocked that Rebecca is participating. She's the one that's like kicking me under the table right about now, and she is instigating. As they used to tell me in like 3rd grade, you're being an instigator.
I haven't had
Let's
my
go.
coffee yet this morning. I'm on the West Coast, It's only 9:30. It's raining. My day started a little later, and I still haven't had coffee.
Other than that,
as you might expect, the Easter goodies at Disney World feature a lot of variety of where'd they go? A lot of variety of carrot cakes. So you have carrot cake represented in various forms, and then you also have some citrus flavors as well. So,
Rebecca, can you enlighten the people as to how they can know this is an authentic carrot cake?
Ben and our CEO Ben and my husband Doobie have devised that a carrot cake must feature a visual representation of a carrot in order to be deemed a carrot cake.
So this
And
is
so
authentic
throughout
carrot
my
cake.
life, I have dealt with the two of them declaring this is an authentic carrot cake. And so here we have an authentic carrot cake.
We know how to have fun. All right.
These are available. That adorable cake is available throughout the All-Star Resort hotels, so you can find Thumper there. So,
We should have Mac try that, but if he doesn't have anything nice to say, then he shouldn't say it.
oh no! What I want Mac to try is featured much later in the
Does it involve
collection of much later in the collection.
Involves hanging loose.
exactly? All right. So that was the thumper cake, and then what do we got here?
Okay. Here I think that we're looking at the chocolate sugar bunny cake, but you know I'm a little unsure with some of these because they are very bunny, and so you know I'm guessing.
Yeah, finally,
I'm guessing.
uppity fufu. We finally have bunny fufu.
Well done, Ethan. I mean Kyle. I love Easter because the food is all pink. What is better than eating pink food? This makes me so happy. Wow. All right. More carrots.
This would be a carrot garden fudge. You can find that over at the marketplace. You also can see the Beaches and Cream shop's going to have a carrot cake milkshake. They even make sure to have real carrots on it just for you. I'm sorry, carrot candy look and stuff just for you. But it's got a
triple the carrot cake.
It's a vanilla milkshake with toasted marshmallow, pineapple, and shortcake on top, topped with a specialty carrot cake.
And this is at Beaches and Cream?
Yeah, they do these
Like
over there
our
now.
place?
The container has the Beaches and Beach Club logo on it.
When has this started? We probably should. The dates vary,
Yeah,
so
April
this one's
1st,
available.
April 1st for the Beaches and Cream soda shop. The fudge is available.
Bummer. I want that milkshake. We'll be back. We'll be back in April. I definitely want to try that.
Also at the Beach Club, there is an Easter egg display that began yesterday, and it's going to be there through April 9th. So if you are a fan of those kinds of things, head over there. I believe this to be the coconut macaroon nest and Italian Easter sweetbread over at Disney's Boardwalk. So there you have it.
Citrus scented dough, almond cream, and a filled chocolate egg.
Just scented dough, not flavored.
Yeah,
That's an excellent question.
it's a hint of citrus.
Just spray it with the Soren stuff.
This I believe to be the spring treat box from the Centertown Marketplace and Spy Glass Grill over at Caribbean Beach Resort. Once again, this starts on April 1st. It's a carrot cake with cream cheese icing, a mini brownie, some lemon shortbread cookies, and a chocolate dipped strawberry.
Go ahead.
It looks like a big fat carrot. And I was like, why is there a big fat carrot? And I'm like, oh, it's a strawberry made to look like a big fat carrot.
Not just a big carrot, not just a fat carrot, but a big fat carrot. Rebecca, whenever you see chocolate dipped, do you in your mind first say chocolate diped?
No, I don't.
Okay, I do.
Okay.
I'm surprised you don't. I'm actually disappointed in you.
I'm sorry. This is some of the treats you'll find at the Contemporary Resort, who also has a display of Easter eggs. We've got a spring bunny tart. That's a honey pastry cream topped with lemon curd and strawberry chantilly cream. We've got some spring coconut macaroons. They dress up macaroons a little bit, right? You've got some dulce de leche macaroon. You got a chocolate macaroon, and you've got a macaroon decorated to look a bit like a bunny tail. We've got some peanut butter eggs. So milk chocolate crunch egg, with peanut butter coated in chocolate, and a hummingbird cake, which that's what I really enjoy. That's a cake with pineapple, banana, and pecans drizzled with caramel icing. And of course, the five-legged goat cookie. In this case, it's a citrus-scented sugar cookie.
Smells like citrus, tastes like chocolate. Can I get you, Rebecca, to rank from best to worst the five-legged goat, Chubby, and Orange Bird?
I'm a bigger fan of the five-legged goat and Chubby than Orange Bird.
Why did I bother to ask? All right, moving on. You did that just for Kyle. Let's get savory.
This is for their Easter buffet, their Easter brunch at Steakhouse 71. We're looking at the bacon and eggs, I suspect, which is a maple lacquered pork belly, smoked cheese grits, and a perfect egg. They also have a Floridian eggs Benedict available. There are 2 poached eggs on a crab cake with hollandaise, on a toasted English muffin, and served with breakfast potatoes. But I think what Doobie would like is the hummingbird bread pudding. This is a pineapple banana coconut bread pudding with candied pecans, salted caramel, and cream cheese ice cream. And if you noticed, it does sound very similar to one of the items that we just talked about as being available up at the Contempo Cafe. So if you can't make it to the Steakhouse 71 brunch, you can still grab that hummingbird cake, it sounds like, upstairs.
And that brunch is on April 9th only. So do not go on April 8th and say you want the brunch. You will be sorely disappointed. April 9th only.
At the Barcelona Grill, Barcelona Lounge over at the Coronado Springs Resort, you'll find a yellow cupcake flavored with pineapple juice and pineapple filling. You'll also find a Bird of Paradise refresher. I think here we may be looking at the Botanical Blossom Sangria that's coming to the Three Bridges Bar and Grill. So you can find that over there.
The refresher sounds good though. Strawberry lemonade, passion fruit juice, and passion fruit boba. So
yeah, I don't like boba.
Why do you not like boba?
Texture.
Each one's like a little treat. You get to roll it around in your mouth and then squirt, and then it's fun, and then you just get to do it again. It's such a fun food to eat, fun food to drink.
Hi, Rich. How you doing?
Good morning, Rich. Do you like boba, Rich?
Food. We're talking food.
Yeah, congratulations to the Mouse Fan Traveler. I should have included that today, who got selected for I'm going to find that. I'll just mention it later. But congratulations, including our agent, Heather. So that's why it really popped out.
Okay, cool.
So I'll find that for later.
I haven't seen it yet, so I look forward to learning more about that. These are Gasparilla Island Grill treats. You've got a cream cheese, carrot cake, coffee cake. It is a carrot coffee cake filled with cream cheese, topped with fondant and orange sugar. They also have a vanilla bean cupcake sampler over there at Gasparilla. The lobby of the hotel is going to once again, for second year, feature what they're calling the Grand Cottage. And this is where you'll find lots of handcrafted snacks and treats from the amazing staff there at the Grand Floridian, including a lemon blueberry whoopie pie, a confetti cake pop, and I believe this is the grand egg right there. Yes, Mr. Doobie?
Can you say whoopie pie without thinking of the Newlywed Game?
Yeah, because I never watched the Newlywed Game.
What did we even grow up in the same universe?
No,
Okay.
we definitely did not. By the way, since I'm here, I'm going to give a special shout out to one of my favorite grab and go locations. So let me pull up the picture. Look, check it out. Here we go. Gasparilla Island Grill. Not only can you get your food and enjoy amazing views like this, but now with mobile order, it's so much easier. And with each of the holiday seasons, they always have a really awesome treat available over there at Gasparilla Grill. You may not know it's there if you haven't really dived in and explored the Grand Floridian, because it's out the doors and to the left and over by the marina. But it's one of my go-to spots when I'm at Disney World, because for sometimes Magic Kingdom can just really be like a lot. And so I'll book a mobile order, I'll hop on the monorail, and by the time I get there, it's ready for me. I grab it and enjoy a little bit of a respite from kind of that theme park pace by heading over to Gasparilla Island Grill. It's over at the Grand Floridian. Yes, Juby.
I was just that wasn't really holding my hand, but I will speak. And to get there, you get to walk through the Grand Floridian, so you get to enjoy that Victorian atmosphere, and it is a great way to have lunch outside the park, Gasparilla Grill.
And you can walk there now if you wanted, by the way. You don't have, you can boat, you can walk, or you can monorail. You have 3 options of travel to get to Gasparilla Grill most times.
Can you swim if you want? Is that an option?
No, that is not advisable.
Okay, we do not recommend swimming.
Nope.
All right, next up on our, now that's the carrot cake.
Yeah. I have moved my, I am not sure which one this is, you guys.
I believe this is the carrot cake with cream cheese icing at Disney's Old Key West and Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa.
Ah, okay.
So if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure what the one on the right is. Probably nope, that's not a soft serve. So I'm not sure what the one on the right is. So,
It's a carrot thing.
it's got a carrot on top, but it's got it looks like chocolate crumble on top. So I'm not exactly sure.
I really wonder if that's the plant-based bunny burrowed. No, that's not a dirt cup, so can't be that either. So there you go.
So we are at a loss for what the one on the right is, but the one on the left is a carrot cake. Yes.
Certified.
And then we make our way to the Riviera, I believe.
And over on the bottom right, though, that's the one that I really want to try. Okay, so up at the top, you've got the Le Petit. I feel like I'm just kind of going through the motions because I really want to talk about the one in the bottom right. So up in the upper left is the golden egg. That's raspberry mousse, milk chocolate. That's what I believe that to be at Topolino. You'll have see, now I'm unsure.
It's hard to identify these things.
The chocolate bunny is over at Roaring Fork.
Can you zoom in on the face of that chocolate bunny?
Right? I
It's
think it's
interesting.
right?
Yeah, I oughta see.
So it's a dark chocolate bunny with Easter.
What is this, Jersey?
But the one in the bottom right is what was on my I can't wait. I really want to try this one.
So what is it?
It is a spring margarita flight. It features 4 springtime flavors. You've got a key lime, an elderflower, a lavender, and a grapefruit.
And those are all margaritas?
This is at Geyser Point, which once again, beautiful location out there on, is it Bay Lake on that side of the water? Yeah,
Yes.
It's Bay Lake, right?
Which one of these 4 sounds the most enticing to you?
This is what I would be looking forward to: lavender, key lime, elderflower, grapefruit, and then elderflower. Because I'm unfamiliar with elderflower.
Lavender is one of the most underappreciated yummy things in the world. I think I first had it. We had lavender. Was it ice cream over at the Vineyard Room way back when?
Yes.
That's the first time I had lavender as a flavor, and it is so yummy. It works as both a flavor and a shower gel. So lavender, highly recommended for all the senses. And
then we ended up buying some lavender crackers when we were at some sort of cheese shop because we'd had that lavender ice cream.
And it's even a fun word to say, lavender. It's one of those. It may be the most perfect thing in the world. Lavender.
It's luxury personified.
It is.
Wow, luxury
Well done.
personified.
Can we get that T-shirt? Lavender, luxury personified.
That feels so on brand with who Doobie is.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
This would be the Easter chocolate eggs that you can find at Yacht and Beach Club, representing Donald and Daisy, super sweet and adorable.
Donald and Daisy done as eggs. That's almost insulting. I'm not sure
and I'm guessing in the bottom right we're looking at the blood orange martini at various table service locations throughout the springtime.
I think it would be much more fun to get Max just to down all 4 and then make a face.
Content over enjoyment.
Yeah.
All right. And here we go. More yummies.
This is Disney Springs fun.
Butt food.
Yeah.
So you've got the vanilla chiffon berry compote, berry mousse cheesecake available in the Easter petite cake. We've got a chocolate piñata, which is bunny mini over at Ganachery, filled with Easter treats. Those
You get to keep the mallet.
I'm sorry?
You get to keep the mallet, as we established. Doobie's excited about that.
And over at Swirls on the Water, these both sound right up Doobie's alley. They are the Dole Whip, raspberry cotton candy soft serve, jelly beans, raspberry sauce, strawberry boba, whipped cream on the waffle chips. Or you've got raspberry and Dole Whip raspberry and cotton candy soft serve swirl with a celebration cone and sprinkles. So you've got both.
They imported all the way from Celebration?
I know, right?
You know what sounds absolutely perfect? Lavender boba. I think that would be just be the perfect food.
And finally, wait.
Finally, this can't be finally. We've got something great coming next.
This is a tuna sandwich over at Dolly Holiday Bakery, available through April 9th at Disneyland and at Smoke Jumpers Fish and Chips. It's a rockfish with crinkle cut fries. Are you a fan of crinkle cut fries or standard fries, Kyle?
Usually, I mean, it depends on the place, but I'd say crinkle cut. I know they get a bad rap. I enjoy them. I like how they hold salt.
Me too. Yeah.
Who gives them a bad rap?
They do.
There's some crinkle cutter haters out there.
Yep.
I think they just associate it with being like elementary school cafeteria or something.
I always thought crinkle cut fries were elevated fries. I did not know they were like the fries of the peasants.
Do you prefer Ruffles or like regular chips? Because I always chips. Like Ridges.
Yeah. You like Ridges?
Ridges are nice with dip, but just for the actual chip, the regular is better. But when you have to dip it, you want the Ridges.
But see, I'm a kettle chip snob. So
can we all agree Pringles are trash?
No.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't had regular Pringles in forever. But I like Ridges.
Pringles have a very specific need that they fill. Very specific.
Giving you a place to put your tennis balls when you're done eating them?
No, stop. No. But there are certain times where only a Pringle will do. I don't know why, but the Lay doesn't cut it. The beautiful kettle chip won't cut it. The Pringle is what hits the spot.
Butt food.
More butt food.
It's a bunny cake pop. This is available at Charlie Treats, Bing Bong Sweet Shop. So there's also a strawberry Mickey one that's available. There's also a bunny crispy treat. You've got a Minnie Mouse shaped Easter donut and bunny cupcake over at Craftsman Grill at Grand California. And by the way, that's kind of my West Coast version of the Gasparilla Island, in that I like to go there for that respite from the day, but yet kind of a quick service and still in that Disney sphere.
We have awakened the chat. Pringles are delicious trash.
Exactly.
No, Pringles rock.
Okay.
And Gio, the most intelligent person who watches our show, Pringles don't work for me either. So. All right. Still on the West Coast.
I like how Gio earlier asked y'all if they sing hot cross buns when they bring you. So
first song I ever learned on the saxophone and any other instrument I've ever played.
So many. But
not to be confused with Three Blind Mice.
Oh, I get it. Hot cross buns. Took me a while.
Yes, we've seen a lot of buns as we've been.
We're not done.
And these are available over at the Grand Californian Holiday Cart, Easter basket cookies, and I'm guessing that that's the carrot cake loaf because that's what it looks like to me. Sorry, you guys are killing me with all with that.
They made them. We're just showing pictures.
This looks like a crisp rice crispy treat.
This is a tail, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going with that's the Bunny Rice Krispie treat that you'll find at Marceline Confectioners and other places. Hopping all the way over to China, these are some of the items that you'd find at the Cookie and Bakery Cafe now through May 30th. So they've got, right? Oh, see, I think, yeah. Okay, yeah, this is all over at Shanghai. And these are available at the Shanghai Disneyland Hotel specifically.
Yep. And now we are at Hong Kong Disneyland with some lovely front of bears, which is the much more appealing side.
This is Kyle's domain because this is Duffy and Friends. So we've got,
what are those macarons?
Yeah, that's what they appear to be to me as well.
They're adorable, but I don't really care for a mac. But so that's, you have Gelatoni, Shelly May, Stella Lou, Olu Mel, the new one that just left my brain, and then Duffy and Cookie Ann. Wow, why can't I think of her name? Actually, I think I have a pin right next to me.
Is it like Lou?
Lena Bell.
Thank you.
And yes, I do have a pin next to me, but I figured it out before I looked.
Let it be known. Kyle got it without cheating. And finally, we go to Tokyo.
We do?
We do.
I think first we stopped by Hong Kong, right? Oh, no.
That was Hong Kong.
You are right. We are now in Tokyo, and this is the Sakura beverage. It is a sparkling drink.
That means cherry blossom, Doobie.
Of orange and cherry blossom. And Sakura is one of the first songs I learned in Japanese. And on the left is Zambrini's special.
Does it go Sakura, Sakura?
Yep.
Sakura.
No. It's a different song. After that, I learned a song about soap bubbles, Shabondama. So first I learned Sakura, and then I learned Shabondama. My father taught English to Japanese speakers over the summer, and they thought it was delightful that this little American child would learn Japanese children's songs and sing them to them. And so, yeah, that's what I got to do growing up. So learned Sakura and Shabondama.
Can you believe that Tokyo Disneyland is 40 years old this year?
No, don't even say that.
I mean, it's on the glasses.
Wow.
So
I went there in 89, maybe 90. I think it was 89 is when I went. So long before there was all the additional fun. Magic Kingdom only. And long before there were a lot of American tourists there too. So it was it was an incredibly unique experience to be an American tourist.
Unique really does not need an additional modifier in front of it, just for the record.
No, it was incredibly unique.
How's that couch, Doobie?
Hey, he's getting ready to travel, so he's getting
leaving
it all
town.
He's sleeping on a plane.
I'm sleeping on a plane tonight. All right, before you go, Rebecca, this is what I was referring to earlier. We'll let you be a part of this. Mouse Fan Travel, MEI Travel, our travel partners here at Laughing Place. Two of their agents, Heather Groden, who is our travel agent, and Jennifer Green, the newest Condé Nast travel specialist. So congratulations to them.
Oh, that's
fantastic. Nice to see
fantastic.
Heather, who often sits in on our show. Just when we have new Disney travel news, she'll guest with her today. If we could, hopefully she still talks to us. She's not too uppity foo-foo for us now. So, all right, Rebecca. Well, thank you very much. We're not quite done with the show, but Rebecca has done her foodie duty, and which was especially appropriate today. And we are going to let her get back to her daily activities,
including my caffeine. So see y'all later.
Bye.
Hey, by the way, don't forget, I'll be back at 4:00 for Barely Necessity.
If you like Rebecca or merchandise or Kyle's wife Becca, you can join Becca and Rebecca for Barely Necessities at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, where they are going to talk all things Disney merchandise. It is really a fun show. I think it is probably the most popular show here on Laughing Place.
We've got Loungefly today. We've got some Runaway Railway merchandise we're talking about today. Some Munchling stuff. So lots of exciting things to talk about on Barely Necessities. So hopefully you'll rejoin Laughing Place later today, 4:00 Pacific. See y'all. Bye, guys. Have fun.
Bye, hun.
Munchlings, not to be confused with Munchkins, which are what donut holes are at Dunkin'.
Which one is edible?
The Munchkins.
Yeah, don't confuse those. A couple more items today. First of all, let's get to the latest on not Mouse Fan. Well, Mouse Madness. The latest on Mouse Madness. First, let's check the overall bracket. This is we're doing a tournament of trying to find the best Disney feature animated cartoon of all time. Tony's not watching. I don't need to say that. Film of all time. So far advancing, we have Snow White defeating Dumbo, Sleeping Beauty defeating Robin Hood, The Lion King defeating Aladdin, Frozen Wreck-It Ralph is the latest matchup. Let's see how it's going. This is final results. So the vote is in, and by far our closest yet. I really thought Wreck-It Ralph was going to take it because of the Frozen hate, but Frozen edged it out 51.2% to 48.8%. If you didn't vote, you can't complain, because it would have made a difference. Every vote counts when we get 123. That was close. Very cool.
I like that there's 123 votes when today is, as we established, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3.
It's a palindrome day.
It's a palindrome day. I was also going to joke that 321 is also the start of your phone number. So if people guess the other 7, they can call you.
My phone number's out there. I'm happy to give my phone number. I love to get calls. Random people give me a call. I don't care. What's your favorite palindrome, Kyle?
I don't know. That Yo Banana Boy's up there now.
I'm trying to think. So what is the longest palindrome in English? Nice. Race car is a fun one. Red roses run no risk, sir, on nurse's order. That seems a little contrived.
That's usually how these things go. At least Madam, I'm Adam makes sense.
Dennis and Edna sinned.
Okay.
I mean, it works, and yeah, step on no pets. That's both a palindrome and good advice.
I think that's what Benji has written above his entryway.
And yes, Geo, Wreck-It Ralph's programming froze to the competition. Geo writes all our headlines for these. All right, we have a game that has a new gameplay trailer. Star Wars Jedi Survivor coming out April 28th. The Dark Times.
Is it really coming out April 28th? I mean, don't you just usually add 3 months to whatever they say for a video game?
I feel like when it gets this close, they know, but I could be wrong. I'm not much of a gamer myself.
I think it already got delayed, actually. So.
But The Dark Times, here, let's do it this way, because I don't want to get hit. I'll just play a little bit while I read you the description. Yeah, mild language, so we don't know what's going to be here. The Dark Times are closing in as Cal Kestis seeks out a safe haven far from the reach of the Empire. Kind of skipped all of this part. Follow Cal and his crew's increasingly desperate fight as the galaxy descends further into darkness. Are you a gamer in the least, Kyle?
Not these games usually. I mean, especially because I don't have I don't know if this is going to be on Switch. I kind of doubt it. I have a Switch, so we play Mario games. Other than that, my other console is a Xbox 360. So, I've played Arkham Asylum and a couple of real games. But yeah, no, I usually stick to Mario and the like.
PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and Windows PC, April 28th, 2023. Let's see.
There's Lego Star Wars on Switch, and Becca's really enjoyed that. I haven't had a chance to play that yet, but...
The last bit of news I wanted to mention is a double feature coming on coming on April 1st, no fooling, a double feature of The Parent Trap, featuring both the original Parent Trap with Hayley Mills and the newer Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan.
These two films talk to each other, and they're like, let's get together, yeah.
Do you have a preferred version of The Parent Trap? Both of these are actually quite good. There's not a great one and a bad one. So
I like Let's Get Together, but obviously I grew up with the Lindsay Lohan one, so I'm gonna gravitate more towards that one. Same with Freaky Friday.
So you can see this. You can see the duo at the El Capitan on April 1st. That's in Hollywood, California, and it's always fun. That's the theater that Disney. Do they own it? Do they run it? Do they manage it?
They own it. I also have a story about this and how Lindsay Lohan. She's had some ups and downs over the years. That she cameoed on an episode of Glee that I was working on. I sat in the row in front of her, and she came in and she saw her double, and she's like, "Oh, it's like Parent Trap all over again." and that's how Lindsay Lohan won me over for life.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think she does that every time? Like every shoot, she sees her double?
I don't care, dude. We don't spoil the magic.
She's like, I know how to win people over. I'm sorry. It's not like celebrities are calculating like that. My bad. All right, guys, it's back.
I believe Lindsay Lohan is expecting as well. So congratulations.
Expecting... Oh, a baby. Okay.
Yeah.
First up, our first pocket pick, 100 Years of Hollywood Land. Do you recognize this building, Kyle?
Is this the Hollywood Castle? The Hollywood Tower in actual Hollywood?
Do you recognize what it is in a Disney park where you can find it? Yes, it is, but
No.
where it can be in a Disney park. So this is the built in 1923, celebrating 100 years. But Disney fans may recognize, especially from this picture here, as the restrooms on Sunset Boulevard as you go towards Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster. And it's designed after this right here, and it's celebrating 100 years. So that's why we included it. Thank you for the loyal viewer, Rebecca, who sent me that Instagram. Next up, this pocket pick from the TikTok of Sandy Fur. This came to us from, I keep saying came to us because I don't do these myself anymore very often. I get them submitted. This came from Mac, Mike Mac. It's a quick one. Pay attention. It says you can see what it says, so that helps. Here we go.
You pay the price for your lack of vision.
It's stupid.
It's stupid.
But it's funny. You will pay the price for your life. And finally, this one also comes from Mac. He said, Doobie, you will want to use this one. And he is not wrong. My absolute favorite song from this musical. Done perfectly by G.Easy on TikTok.
You see him in the street, walking by himself, talking to himself, have pity.
Philip, you would like it uptown, it's quiet uptown.
He is working through the automatic.
I love that. Thank you very much for making my day with that one, Mac. All right, and finally, we have... First up, Kyle, I believe this is one of your favorite actors, and I mean it this time. Happy birthday to...
I'm excited.
And this is him in his most well-known role.
Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick, Inspector Gadget himself. Happy birthday, 1962.
French Stewart is my Inspector Gadget. Not really. He did the sequel.
Which, yeah. So Go Gadget. This Matthew Broderick has done some really, really great films over the years, and of course is a Broadway star as well. But yeah, this is the thing that will be on his tombstone someday. I was Inspector Gadget. Yes, hon?
Real question. When you think Matthew Broderick, like what is the role that specifically
Ferris Bueller.
It's Ferris Bueller? See, I've never seen Ferris Bueller. What is it for you, Doobie?
That's the principal movie. I never have, never will. My Matthew Broderick movie is Biloxi Blues.
Okay. I'm embarrassed because mine's
It's
the
hot.
freshman.
Tarzan hot. No, Africa hot. Tarzan couldn't stand this kind of hot.
No,
Biloxi
for
Blues.
me it's the freshman. So
For the life of me, I cannot remember that movie.
uh,
That was a music reference.
He's Mr. Sex and the City girl, right?
Mr. Sex and the City girl, yes.
Yeah. What's her name?
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Sarah. Yeah, they're married, right? They've been married forever.
They have been married. I assume that they're still married since I can't remember, but
So congratulations. Happy birthday, Matthew Broderick. He turns, if I'm 52, so he's 61 years old. 61 years old.
I just had an epiphany, which is that you could possibly make more with a flop than a hit.
What do you mean?
He's in the producers.
Oh, okay. You're talking over my head. Sorry. Godzilla is a great one. Gojira, the Godzilla with Matthew Broderick, obviously, is a really cool movie.
In the Puff Daddy song that
Big fan of
samples
that.
Led Zeppelin.
All right, Kyle, are you ready? 1968.
1968. You're going to read me a description?
I
And
am.
Rebecca's going to pop on and be like, how have you heard of this obscure movie that nobody else has ever heard of?
If Kyle, you do not know this, Rebecca, please pop on and tell him because you will. The 11 members of the Bauer family moved to Dakota Territory.
Cheaper by the dozen.
Oh my goodness. Rebecca, do you want to help him out?
Really, Kyle? 11 members of the Bauer family? West of the Wide Missouri, man. This is a one and only genuine original family band.
It is the one and only.
It is where one of the greatest Hollywood love stories was originally kind of seeded.
She was 22, he was 4. And
no, it's not. No, it was.
This is the famous scene where they're playing hot cross buns, right?
But this is where Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn reportedly kind of met. And caught each other's eye in that Padme Anakin kind of way.
Later on.
Sand.
Oh, it's a good film.
Is it on Disney Plus, Doobie?
I'm pretty sure it isn't.
Oh man.
No, I'm pretty sure it is not, which is so like disappointing to me because it's such a fun flick. It has some great songs in it, fun dance numbers, a little bit of American history too, because it was during the election. So
well, I typed in one and only, and I got one and only Ivan. So
yeah,
that should tell you something.
That was a movie.
Yep, another one of those Davis and Leslie Ann Warren flicks that Disney had. So, yep. Okay,
Next
I'll
up,
go away again.
On this day in 1975 at Disneyland, Mission to Mars makes its debut. That's right, the big circular theater. Mr. Johnson, Mr. Morrow. This was it. Never got to do it. Kyle, you ever get to do Mission to Mars? Probably a little bit before your time. Rebecca, you ever get to do Mission to Mars? Why do you even go away? Just stay. Just stay.
This was like a must do when I was little. One of the best things about it was the way that they made you feel like you had launched into space and then you would come back to Earth, was that they would inflate the seat. So you'd be sitting there, and then when you got up into space, it'd be the little seat would fill up, and then when you got back to Earth, you would drop back down. That's cool. Very simple.
Yeah. So where Pizza Port now is where this was, and it's still you can kind of see they paid homage. Never mind. You could see in that first picture they paid homage with the shape of the building to Pizza Port there. On this day in 1975, are you ready, Kyle?
Yes.
2 mysterious orphan children have extraordinary powers and are chased by a scheming millionaire. But where do these kids really call home?
Is that another one of the Witch Mountains?
Which mountain?
Escape from.
Rebecca, is he right?
That would have been my guess.
Escape to which mountain?
I always forget that. It's Escape to.
Escape from it doesn't exist. Nice try, Kyle. Which mountain?
This is a modern trailer.
Starring everyone my age's crush, Kim Richards, and the king of Celebration, Florida, Ike. There she is. All right, which mountain? Thanks, Mac. On this day in 1966, Disneyland unveils plans for a new Tomorrowland. How exciting is that? Tomorrowland that will feature the rocket rods and interventions and a thing above the old People Mover track above the rocket rods that will shoot messages into space. Why are you laughing? This is what was promised to us.
I don't remember anything about the Astro Orbiter.
Tomorrowland.
No, the Astro Orbiter was moved to the front. This was the...
Yeah, exactly. They moved it to Main Street.
Sorry. The Observatron. Sorry.
So anyway, unveiled plans that opened in 1998.
Plans to make everything brown.
Do you remember that day, GB?
When they unveiled the plans? Is that when I was watching Rick West's Theme of the Day? Yeah, Rick West.
That's why I'm dying. Our friend and very very helpful to us in the earliest days of Laughing Place, Rick West. He had a publication called Theme Park Adventure back then, and he was on the risers for the event. And so, as the regular guest, all we could see was pretty much Rick's behind because he was on the riser. So it fits with today's theme. So, yeah, but it was great because they did it right there at the entrance of Tomorrowland. They even had like screens on either side, so you could you could see the proceedings, as I recall, right? It was like a
Yeah, we could see it. Is my
You have to sit
recollection.
on the jagged little fry rocks.
there weren't rocks at that
No, that's
point.
what they created with this tomorrow. Yeah,
It
this
was
wasn't even like the grand
Oh,
opening.
so this
It was,
wasn't the unveiling. This was the announcing of it. Okay.
yeah, just the
Yeah.
announcement, and they did that as a public event. I mean, the
Yeah.
media had the priority, but it was during public hours, and guests could go
Yeah.
there, which is just kind of odd to think about now.
Yeah, no, it was a big deal, this unveiling of what we're about to do to Tomorrowland.
And
And
they
now-
never
and-
updated
I
it
remember-
again.
Well, and I remember one of the big things was the edible landscaping.
Mhm.
That was a
Montana.
thing. And yeah, it was such a wild. Thinking back on it, such a wild day. Now I want to go look at all that old publicity stuff. Kind of said to me, now I will go down a rabbit hole today.
On this day in 2003, are you ready, Kyle?
Yes.
This one
2003.
this one should not be hard. When Piglet comes up missing, his 100-acre wood friends use Piglet's own book of memories to find him, discovering along the way just how big a role he's played in their lives.
Is it Piglet's big movie or Piglet's really big movie?
It's Piglet's big movie.
Okay. For some reason, I thought there might be an extra adjective.
Can that really be an extra adjective, or does it become an adverb at that point?
I think it's still an adjective, right? Because it's
Maybe.
not modifying a verb; it's modifying big, which is just a.
Juby, did you pull up the movie poster for this?
No, should I?
We have a theme today.
Oh, you're right.
I totally remember this movie poster, and it fits with today's theme of adorable critters displaying their booty.
I am not seeing a booty version of the poster. I'm sorry.
Really?
No. Are you sure it's Piglet's big movie?
Yes. Hang
This
on.
is all right, you go find it. This is all I'm seeing. And these are definitely not booties. Unless Piglet's got
Hang
a
on,
very
hang on,
cute
hang on.
booty.
I wonder how long it took him to come up with that pose idea.
Why do you say that?
Because it's just like everything, every cartoon character or every.
Oh my, she found it.
See?
Yep.
A tale you'll never forget.
Sir Mix-a-Lot would appreciate this poster.
Baby got bat. Doobie, you're going to want to clear your search history after this. All right.
This episode of LPTV is sponsored by NordVPN.
This last one, Kyle, I'm going to read the description, but I'm going to bleep out certain words to make it not quite so easy.
Okay.
2014. While on a grand world tour, blank find themselves wrapped into a European jewel heist caper headed by a blank lookalike and its dastardly sidekick.
That is Muppets Most Wanted. You beeped out Muppets and Kermit and his what's his name? Constantine.
Yes,
Yeah.
Kermit the Frog lookalike. This movie features one of my favorite Disney songs of all time, with the line "Thank you, Kermit, no more questions," done by the guy from
Modern Family.
Modern Family. Yes.
What about we're doing a sequel as they wait for Tom Hanks to do Toy Story 4?
This song is this music in this is so funny. The movie is, but the songs are incredible. Great soundtrack. So
What's the
Muppets Most
line?
Wanted.
What's the line that you always quote from this film, Doobie?
I just said it. Or what's,
No,
is there
there's
another?
there's a specific portion that you like to cite all the time.
Nailed it. Yes, whenever you do an
Maniacal
impression
laugh.
that's really, really good. Kermit the Frog here. Nailed it. Spot on. Spot on. All right, that's all for this day in Disney history. I took a quick check of the Twitter. I didn't see anything. Did you see anything?
I'll take a quick look at the Twitter. I see
today-
some Hollywood Records is always throwing me off. And
Today we took a look at the new Hasbro lightsaber for Ahsoka Tano. You can go watch that entire unveiling on our YouTube channel. Talked about some corporate news with Marvel and Skeleton Crew. The D23 Marceline event that's coming up on June 3rd.
I do have something else we can share real quick after you do your wrap up.
Okay, a deep dive into the foodie guide for Easter and a look at Energy Bytes over at Magic Kingdom. And of course, an update on Mouse Madness and Ethan delivering the sad news that this will be our final show of the week as it is our little spring break. So before we go, though, we do have one little bit more news.
This is something else you can find on our YouTube, but I think you'll enjoy this little moment from, we talked about Mike Celestino's review of a new toy. You can watch Mac play with toys in this video, so enjoy this little clip.
America here. Oh, even just setting up, it's such a challenge. Oh, nice. There we go. So that's what you're supposed to get. You're supposed to get the whole explosion, the whole everything falls apart.
Let's see that in an instant replay.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
Okay, now we are.
Rebecca.
That's what we spend our payroll on, is having
20 plus years ago, nearly 25 years ago, is this what you foresaw us becoming? Making it so people like that and Mike Celestino can feed their families?
I never dreamed so big. So exciting.
That's hilarious. Okay, we are not going to be here for the rest of the week, so I hope you guys have a great week. But Rebecca will be back at 4 p.m. Pacific with, thank you, Mac, at 4 p.m. Pacific with Barely Necessities, the Disney merchandise show. Maybe they'll replay that video right there. That's merchandise. And then I will be back at 7:30 p.m. tonight for Disney Trivia Live with my son Gideon. It will not be canceled tonight. We will be doing Disney Trivia Live. And I think that's it. Thanks for joining us. Always fun to be with you. And thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Rebecca. And most importantly, thank you, Ethan. Ethan is Indy.
Have a good spring break.
Wrong link.